tell what is Star Futures? So the project and the vision is, creative vision is Star Futures. So I'll first ask Rahman to define his star.
Birthday नहीं क्या कर क्वेश्चन है I think in times of adversity, in times of the world going through some other energy, you see children don't deserve that negativity. I think the younger generation needs to see life in a positive light. And their energies is not about making choices of extreme things, but to live the life, to experience life. And through this, our futures, we want them to create, to compose their future. And what I felt was, even though Todd has done amazing things in different cities, like in Detroit, Toronto, Japan too, right? Japan. Yeah. So I felt like let's go one step further by taking this opportunity to instigate, to incite some kind of an energy which will produce inventors, which will produce creators, which will produce artists who can change the way Chennai looks, the way the world sees Chennai, the way the world hears Chennai. All the stuff has a possibility of just sowing the seed to nurture this next generation. And because it's a new year for us, it's such a great idea. I feel like we came up with this together, and how his previous works has inspired us to say, how can we go further than combination? Art is to evolve, art is to expand, and art is to give hope. And that's what we've been trying to do in our own way, but associated with many things. But here we take the core of the city, this almost ignored city in India, and how could it make a world statement through this initiative, The Futures.
Todd, yet another city for you, but this time it's going to be more than a city. It's just not a destination. It's embracing a vast culture to do Thought Futures together. Your thoughts?
So I grew up in New York, and I visited India actually when I was about 20 years old. So last year, no, it was a while ago. And at that time, I remember that I'd studied it. I knew quite a lot about India, but I came here and stayed about 3 months. I came with my cello, and I traveled around the country. And I've never learned so much about seeing the world in a different way than when I came here, because India is an ancient country where the centuries and the millennia are connected to what happens today, but it's also an incredibly young country. And you can see that in Chennai. It's a city where people with new ideas are bursting and ready to do something completely new. I remember when I came here when I was 20, I traveled around, I listened and I saw, and when I went back home, I remember my parents picked me up at the airport, and they turned on the radio, and the radio was playing music by cello and string quartet, music that I knew very well. But when I went home and I heard that on the radio, I thought, where's all the color in this music? This music is black and white, music I knew my whole life. And so when I came here, it's as if a much bigger world, a much richer world, an older world, a future world opened up to me. And in all the years since then, India's only grown, and it's the most amazing place. Chennai, I just discovered, this is my second visit here, and I think that the connection between the ages and the future are more alive here than anywhere else. And I think we have a chance to do something really special, but we can only do it with all of you together. That's what's so exciting. We're going to work very hard, but we're going to find all kinds of ways, starting with Ta. I mean, already Bala and his team, just for the last few days, have been going around asking people what their Ta sounds like. And it's amazing, actually, what you've accomplished in just a few days. And seriously. So in a few weeks, a few months, over the coming year, I know that we can do something really special. We'll give you many different challenges, many different ways to participate. And together, as AR said, we can do something for the city, for all of us, to discover what's possible here in the future, and we can share that with the whole world. I think there's a real inspiration here that's important for everybody to know, and we can make that together.
Thank you, Todd, and thank you, Rahman. I just wanted to add something that why Ta features, right? Futures. Ta signifies, for us, we celebrate our Thai, mother. So it has Thai, Tandai, and Tamil, and Dharmam. So everything starts, and Ta is a rhythm by itself as a sound. So Ta, which is something which is already within us. We're just invoking it, and we're making it futuristic and also integrating Tamil completely from all of Tamil into Chennai and bursting with new ideas is what is the expression of Ta Futures is. So, thank you. Yeah. So, can we get everybody on stage here, please? Oh, you have a Q&A? Ta Futures என்பது எதிர்காலம். அது நம்ம தாய்மொழியிலையும் தா இருக்கு, தாயில் தா இருக்கு, தந்தையில் தா இருக்கு, தர்மம்ல தா இருக்கு, தாளம்ல தா இருக்கு. ரைட். ஸோ இது ஒரு நம்மளுக்குள்ளே இருக்கிறத தாவை தான் நம்ம வெளில எடுக்கிறோம். அதை எப்படி நம்ம ஒரு கண்டெம்பரரியாக புதுமையாக அதை காட்ட போகிறோமோ அதை யங்ஸ்டர்ஸை வச்சுண்டு அதை ஒரு ஃபியூச்சரிஸ்டிக்காக பண்ணுறது தான் இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட். ஸோ we are going to discover the Ta in the city, in the people, in the rhythm, in every aspect. We're going to find the Ta and make it a big Ta idea. Ta is our future. Thank you.
You வந்ததுக்கு ரொம்ப நன்றி. Thank you so much. Happy New Year again.